Stop scheduling your time. Start betting your life on it. Have you ever noticed this pattern? When you give yourself 3 days to write a report, you'll procrastinate and drag it out for all 3 days. But if there are only 30 minutes left before the deadline, you suddenly sit down and finish it in one go. That's not because your ability has suddenly improved, it's because you've been cornered by time. People don't lack ability, they lack urgency. Those who are capable of terrifying execution don't rely on planning or hype. They understand one thing: the principle of betting on time. They deliberately compress their time, create a sense of tension, and force their procrastination to transform into productivity. Like a gambler who puts all their chips on the table, leaving no way out but to win. Once time becomes your stake, willpower kicks in. Truth: it's not that you don't want to do it, it's that you have too many escape routes. We often say we lack execution, but the real issue is that we have too many choices. Too much room for retreat. You keep thinking, I can do it tomorrow. No rush. I'll research a bit first. I'm not in the right mood. I'll wait until I feel better. You call it being rational, but it's just procrastination. You say you're preparing, but you're just avoiding. Execution equals forcing yourself into battle now, not circling endlessly in the preparation zone. Truly ruthless people don't give themselves a buffer zone. They dive straight in, throwing themselves into a state of, if I don't act now, I'm screwed. Watch closely: high-output creators, powerhouse entrepreneurs, disciplined beasts. They aren't driven by passion or willpower. They deliberately put themselves on the table, with time burning behind them. Announcing daily updates? They're betting their reputation. Scheduling live streams? That's a countdown to death. Sharing plans publicly? That makes social shame a driving force. They know human nature isn't about self-discipline, it's about seeking benefit and avoiding pain. If you don't create pressure, your subconscious will never see it as urgent. If you want results, you must first create the mental fear of not being allowed to fail. Method: use time compression to activate peak execution power. Terrifying execution doesn't come from more time, but from less time that ignites your brain. You need to train one skill: time compression. It's simple. Shorten all your deadlines to the point where you almost don't have enough time. For example, normally take 3 hours to write an article? Give yourself only 50 minutes. Set a hard timer. No standing up until it's done. Always drag out your slides for a whole day? Schedule an online meeting in 1 hour. Now you must have something to show. Keep delaying your project proposal? Just set a deadline. Send a draft version 1.0 to the group right away. The essence of this method: don't wait for the perfect mood. Don't wait for perfection. Don't leave yourself an excuse. The sooner you throw yourself into the pressure cooker, the sooner you'll unleash your raw, explosive action energy. Real motivation doesn't come from inspiration. It comes from pressure that forces a breakthrough. Don't underestimate the power of a countdown timer. It's not stress, it's a launch engine. Mindset: be a time gambler, not a time observer. Most people's biggest problem? They treat time like a calendar, not a stack of poker chips. They think they have infinite tomorrows. Time to prepare, time to refine, time to reflect. But time doesn't exist to be comfortably managed. It exists to push you into action. You think you're waiting for the right moment, but you've already missed countless chances to just start now. To be a gambler of time, you need to place bets like, I'll finish this today, doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It goes live. I'll go live next week, even if I have no followers. I'll submit a draft tomorrow, perfect or not. This betting style action gives you a kind of do or die intensity. It cuts off fantasy, kills hesitation, and yanks your focus back to this second. You'll discover, only when you truly enter the anxiety zone of not enough time, will you explode with execution power you never thought possible. We fear betting because we fear failure. But the truth is, if you don't bet, you've already lost. Don't ask how to stay consistent. Ask yourself, what have you bet? Why do you quit after 1 or 2 days? Because you didn't put anything on the line. When there's no price to pay, people never take things seriously. If you want to build execution power, make quitting a painful decision. What you need is a sunk cost of betting. Enroll in a course, you paid for it. Skipping means wasting money. Publicly announce your goal. Failing means public embarrassment. Write your goal down. Check in daily. Miss a day. Self-punish. The higher your stakes, the stronger your execution. Most people ask, how do I stay consistent? But they never ask, how do I make quitting unbearable? If you treat a task as optional, you'll never get it done. But if you treat it as a battle you can't afford to lose, that's when you go all in. Behind terrifying execution power is always one mental anchor. If I don't do this, I lose. You want change? Stop waiting for the right mood. Stop writing another plan. From now on, bet your time, your pride, your identity, and force yourself to move forward.